Greetings to the 30 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the awesome-fearing name of Abba Yahuwah Elohim. This is the awesome-fearing name that is above all names, eternal. Not Spock Jesus, not Snake Allah. It's Yahuwah. Hallelujah. Not Pop Jesus. Not Snake Allah. But it's Yahuwah. The only true name that is above all other names. And that is above every other names. Yes, yes, yes. It's Yahuwah, the only mighty name that is above every other names. Princess, love Yahuwah. It's okay. So much love Yahuwah. This temple is eternal bond with Yahuwah, the only awesome name that is above every other names. Yes, yes, yes. It's Yahuwah, the only fiery name that is above every other names. Not Pog Jesus, neither Snake Allah, but it's Yahuwah, the only eternal mighty name that is above every other names. Forever, eternal, from everlasting to everlasting, is the only mighty name that is above every other names, every other names, every other names. I love Yahuwah so much. Hallelujah. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity attend you family, for you are the only reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach, just as the Malach of Yehovah saith unto Yehukanah, the Revelator, seal not the prophecies of this book, for the time is simply near. Exactly what we are doing here, family. Decoding end times, prophecies, signs, dreams in, preparing people like you, body like you, house like you, for the blessed returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom due eternally our worship, praise, honor, riches, power, glory, wealth, to the glory of his magnificent Abba Yahuwah, the Almighty, eternal, not Pog Jesus, neither Snake Allah, but it's Yahuwah, the only awesome name, and that is above every other names. Hallelujah. I love him so much. Hallelujah. And to the Ruach HaKodesh, yes, to the Ruach HaKodesh, eternal, to the Ruach HaKodesh, eternally. Our glory goes to the Ruach HaKodesh forevermore. Our worship, praise goes to the Ruach HaKodesh eternally. Yes, honor goes to the Ruach HaKodesh, my eternal husband. To the Ruach HaKodesh, yeah, my eternal teacher. To the Ruach HaKodesh, Horobosikayaba, Ribobosikayaba, my comforter, eternal. I love him so much. Hallelujah. Ruach HaKodesh, Horobosikayaba, Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh. Sekei Yabo, Ruach HaKodesh. Sekei Yabosei Ruach HaKodesh. Sekei Drilabayo Ruach HaKodesh. Seke, Yabose, Trilabose, Imo Santalabu, Imo Yantalabe, Wo Robosika Yabe, Wo Robosika Yabe, hallelujah. Wo Robosika Yabe, Orobosika Yabe, hallelujah. Thank you, Abba Yahuwah, for giving me your set apart spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh, and for giving me your eternal word, Ki Yahoshua HaMashiach. Hallelujah. Yes, Abba Yahuwah, you have been worshipped, praised, loved, honored, served, Ribobobosikaya, but always, ever, eternal, right in the temple of your eternal handmaid, your very Isha, for you are my Abba, also my eternal husband. Yes, Abba Yahweh, let your mighty hand rebuke every manifestation of wickedness, every satanic manifestation, Abba, that want to attack any of these instruments that I'm using to talk about you, your goodness, how awesome you are. Any devil that want to touch any of it, Abba Yehovah, through fire. In your mighty name. Hallelujah. Thank you, Abba. Orobosika yabe. Orobosika yabe. Orobosika yabe. Hallelujah. Orobosika yabe. Orobosika yabe. Thank you, my Abba. Love you so much. Hallelujah. All right, now, family, we want to do another part again concerning the most notorious false prophet of Poku Jesus, the Poku Jesus, the earth pig, Justice Suleolosho. Yes, his name is Suleolosho. So I want to touch on, like I said, I want to touch another part of his nonsense miracle money. All right, now, family, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message started for you and me, Justice Suleolosho, and Uebert Demo. God, Manna is snake and stone. Yahuwah fed the whole community with manna for 40 whole years. Exodus chapter 16. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yes, like I always love to say, I want to be someone today. I want to slap someone right now. I want to be someone today. I want to slap someone right now. With the truth. With the truth. With the truth of Abaya, of Abaya, of Abaya. So I want to do it. I want to beat on this. I want to beat John Cecile, Olosho, the most notorious false prophet of Poku, Jesus. Jesus is not the biblical Messiah, okay? He is the counterfeit, the impersonator. Just as the royal law says that we should watchful, be very, 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 very watchful that a Messiah is coming to impersonate the biblical Messiah. That is Matthew 24:24. And we see them already said, false Messiah is coming. And his false prophet. They're going to be doing great signs and wonder to deceive the elect if it were possible. So what is the nature of their miracle? Deception. Just to deceive you. You see the lying wonders of Poku Jesus Christ. It's elect, there's a pork. Actually, that is what Jesus meant. When you take Jesus down to Hebrew, it makes absolute nothing. It's just nonsense. It doesn't make no sense. It makes nothing. So take it down to Greek, it's also nothing. Then take it down to what they call it Latin, simply means earth pig. So that is why when you hear me calling Jesus earth pig, that is what it means in Latin. Okay, in Latin, because the Arabic or Aramic took from the Hebrew and translated Yahushua to Yeshua. So that one still very sound similar. So now the Latin take Yeshua and translate to their own whatever nonsense Jesus. And Greek take from Latin and translate to Jesus. You see, then the English now finally Jesus. So when you take it out to Hebrew, nothing. Aramaic, nothing. Greek, nothing. Then to where? Latin, where Jesus and Jesus first begin or began. Then you will see what Jesus actually means. It simply means earth, pig, as in the filthiness of this world. And we hear that from his people, that Jesus cleansed pig for them to be eaten. So they eat pork because they are pork. And what is the nature of pig? They eat feces. Give them the 10 commandments. If you like, go and carry pig from their gutter, wash them with clean water, and put on a white garment on them. And you will not say, thou shalt not, go back to the gutter again. It will say, I hear you. And thou shalt not eat feces anymore. The pig will say, I hear you. And thou shalt not throw yourself into those filthy, smelly, feces. He will say, come on, I hear you. Turn your back and watch pig breaking all your commandments. That's who Christianity, that's who they are. Because the royal law is the eternal water, pure water, to wash them clean. YAHUAH'S name is the pure garment, to make them glitz or return back to the angel the ones were. No, these are demons. These people, they were never in any form or shape once angel. They were demon. Okay, we all exist, either once angel or once demon. To be reformed, reproduced into flesh. That's why when you die, you return back to where you once were. So that's it. Christian, all of them, especially all their pastors, they are all pork. Demons in human flesh. Demons, let's say the same penta. The truth is so clear before you, but you are not seeing it. You are deceiving our people, doing nasty miracles to be deceiving our people. Let's see another ugly side of this Justice Suleolosho. So let's preset it now, like the royal law says that we have to preset it. Okay. So now prior to the title. Masekeibo wo karakebo say Busekere Yahuwah karakebo say Masendebo wo karakebo say Karakebo Yahuwah Karakebo 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 sekebo Karakebo sekebo Karakebo se Orobosi Kayabe. Listen to Matthew chapter 7 verses 9 through 11. We want to first of all put this. Remember, while we are here, I did one last Shabbat. Then is it last Shabbat? No, a few days ago, excuse me. Now we are doing the another part. I think for now, I will also rest and watch. It will come again. Before you know, Sule will return back again. Okay, he will return back again. You always want to be on the breaking news or on the news story or developing story, wherever. Headline news. Yes, he also always want to be on the headline news with bad reports. No good testimony. Always satanic testimony. Satanic. He will return back again. So we'll do this one and leave him for now. Okay. Nasty man. You will see how Yahweh is going to judge that demon. That Olosho prostitute. That one a human being. Now I want to put this first because prior to the miracle he did this month, February 3rd in Nauchi. He did it 2 years ago. That the angel began to bring small money. Like what we did, we did that one already. I showed that you see the debt in Nigerian neck. 103 billion dollars in naira, 44 trillion naira. Okay, but now it's more than already because the second quarter last year, about 8 months now, going to 9. Okay, so we arrived to this very amount already. Then I say, since Justice Sule says God's love to show off power, Why can't you just go now to our bank? Because this one is going to be everywhere in the whole earth. This one is going to be so loud that a man, because if you want, you want it to be, a man has to come. Not all this angel paying 50,000 naira, paying 20,000. No, 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 no. You will just come and clear all this debt. That all those money they used to service this debt. Okay, now they for their whatever revenue, the income or the profit from their revenue, okay, the money they used to service this debt is 82% now. Then I say when it gets to 100%, what is left for Nigeria? That is why Nigeria is sinking. Okay, because this money they have to service it. And they are using their 82% of their revenue, whatever, to service this income. So it left over 18%. Is that what they want to use to fix Nigeria? That 18% left over. Is it what they want to use to improve Nigeria? Okay. You don't see. Uganda, I think it's Uganda, if I'm not mistaken. China took over their airport already because they couldn't pay off the debts they own. Now, just let's say God is displaying power of 50,000 naira. Why can't you come out and pay off this debt? Help Nigeria. Nigeria is dying. Everybody can attest to that. Nigeria is going. It's the capital city of poverty on earth. Not India anymore. Nigeria overtook India. Nigeria is the poorest country now as we are talking on this planet. Okay? So what is John says God doing? To hide in one covo called Awuchi Shrine and it's giving people 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira to do what? And the debt cut down on a miracle. Some people will also give 3,000. And we see the last nonsense, this Uebert demo that say, if I'm a man of God, let money appear in your bank. No, if you are a man of God, let Nigeria debt be paid. Give us that money. Thunder strike all of you. Huh? Agent of Satan. Now use the fly in our presence in broad daylight. Witches and wizards is displaying their wickedness. Magician. Money doubler. And use our book to mask up that nonsense. You say your God is doing miracle. Okay, now first of all, put this. If you watch that video, you see about people that were in that crusade. Let me just call it like this. Let me put it like this, in a figure whereby we will be able to know which one the God of Jerusalem says visit and the one he couldn't. In fact, the one he couldn't visit, we are the majority. He only visit few members. The people that were on that crusade ground, if I'm not mistaken, let me say 5,000. Jerusalem says God only visit about 30 or 50. Okay, let's say 50. Let's also put it like that. Just 50 people from 5,000 people. So only 50 people Jerusalem says we are able to touch with 3,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 20,000 naira, 45,000 naira, 50,000 and on and on and on. 100,000 naira. So what happened to the multitude? So how do you want those people to feel now? Those people is going to be having sense of guilty. Maybe he could have visited. Maybe it's because of this thing that I did the other day. Oh, that's why he didn't visit me. You see, he's putting money in people's account. What about me? They're going to be having this guilty conscience. Maybe it's this thing I say. Maybe it's this thing I do. That is why it passed me by. Hey, Orobosikayaba. Yahuwah is passing my way. Yes, my way. My way. Yahuwah is passing my way. Is passing my way right now. How can you say Yahuwah come to pass Aunchi? He now begin to pass and give some people and refuse some people. Go and read Exodus chapter 16. Okay? And see, he fed the entire community in the wilderness. Nigeria is in wilderness now. Yahuwah fed the entire community in the wilderness for 40 whole years with manna. Men ate the bread of angel. Yahuwah enter kitchen by himself. He now begin to bake bread and put fish for them. For all 40 years, the entire community, the entire 13 tribe, and also the mixed multitude. When I read Exodus chapter 12, millions of Egyptians followed our forefather out. And Abayewa were able to take care of all of them. How come John Sunday says God only hide and give people 50,000? The one that sold 1 million gave that one 4 million. So what are they doing? That is marketing business. That is money doubler. To let other people know that in case of next time you need to sow big money. And before they do this, their nasty miracle money, they first of all call for seed. That was why the guy said, I sold 1 million and you now get 4 million in return. That is money doubler. What do we sow when we were in the wilderness? Exodus chapter 16, whereby Abayewa fed our forefather for a whole 40 years in the wilderness. Is Nigeria not even more than a wilderness? Why is the slave God will just pass over and begin to give, to Una de Chris? Sule, are you mad? Thunder striking YAHUAH'S mighty name. When are you going to stop making full of our sense of reasoning? Are you mad? What kind of madness is this? Anyways, emotional, go. Let's read now. Matthew chapter 7, verses 9 through 11. Or what man is there of you whom, if his son asks bread, will he give him a stone? Do you know what stone is? Or if he asks a fish, will he give him a serpent? Do you know what serpent is? When the first woman ate serpent in Genesis 3, what happened? That's what Jocelyn says is giving to people. You are giving them serpent. Because these people need miracle. Including Michelle. I also need miracle. Okay, joke apart. These people need miracle. That is why all of them lifted up their phone. They now begin to expect to receive. A miracle never gets to the multitude. Only minority. What happened? And look at the minority. Not that the minority that also the Jesus park Jesus also visit. Not that they visit them with 1 trillion or 1 billion. Okay, if it is so, okay, the one that he could visit, fine. Those one will now also support them. Okay, come and take 1% of it. They will be able to share it like, equally. Everybody will be having sufficient. Everybody will be, having that sufficiency. Now, he didn't do that. He gave some 45. He even gave some 3,000. He even gave some 5,000. So, everybody is in need of miracle. In fact, the most miracle seeker now could be Nigeria. Because I'm seeking miracle for Nigeria. Because Nigeria is dying. Only 18% is what is left in our profit. 82% go for debt. I can say we are seeing the better time now. If that 18% is also being stripped of us. You see, Muritala Mohammed Airport is going to be overthrown or taken by the Chinko. But now we know what stone is. It's going to break your teeth. Stone is going to break your teeth. Listen, 11. If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gift unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him? Everybody here that they asked for this miracle money, but he rejected majority, and his power or the capacity of his wonder he only carry few people. What a mess. What are we saying? What are we affording? Is that the God of Jerusalem is the God of this world, not the God of the Bible. Is demon in human. In fact, it's the serpent in Genesis 3. Because when the woman ate of that serpent, we know that's what we are going through today. Okay? That is what Jerusalem says is feeding our people with this nonsense miracle. He's mocking them. Only a good father. No, let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to be using Jerusalem says on this very ground, whereby Abayewa said that even though you are evil, but you still know how to give good things to your children. Now, Jerusalem, you know you are evil. Joke apart, you know you are so evil. You are a demonic man. You are satanic, man. That you know. Because no matter how wicked you are, or no matter how deceptive you are, when you go to your room, or no matter I lost words. Oh, knowledge is gap in this manner. Or words is, I'm not finding the words I should have been using. No matter how wicked you are, oh, is it what I wanted to say? That is, no matter how deceptive you are, that you can lie and deceive people, when you get to your room, you're going to be saying the truth to yourself. You're going to be telling yourself, I don't release another lie. You're going to be so real to yourself. Because now you know yourself by yourself. You knew yourself by yourself. Just listen, what am I saying? You know you are so evil. Now, even though you are so evil, you are not giving this 20,000 miracle to your daughters, your children. You have 6. You gave the best of life. You gave the best education. In fact, your first daughter is in Canada now. You teleport her, or is it teleport? Did she fly from inside toilet? No. You go according to the normal way. In fact, you even bought it, what they call it, American citizenship. You bought it, I think, 5 years ago or 4 years ago. That is, you secured your children's life. You enrich your children's life. You are saving for their 10th generation. You are saving for your 10th generation to come. You know your children. You know what you have for them. Though you are so evil, though you are so wicked, but you don't play with your children. You see the day when 7 people die in your stand. What happened? You know how much you used to buy that bulletproof car? 300 million naira. And that is what saved you and your children. You secured your children in that bulletproof car. And you not carry on other people's children, because there was a minor still there, age 14, I'll be 15. That little girl that was on blue jeans, she's 15. She died. Why? Because she was not on bulletproof car. You see, you secure your children inside the bulletproof car. But you are evil. But you see how you protect your children. You see how you work so hard for your children. You see how you determine to give your children the best of life, best of education, and all. And only your first daughter now is in Canada study. Now you are evil. You are hurting other people's children, but still you still know how to give good things to yourself. Then I buy your one and say, what about me? If you, filthy Olosho, the highest shower in Nigeria, in fact in the Christian is Justice says, if you still can do good for your children, worry about Almighty Yahuwah, that have no sin, that is so holy, that is so powerful, righteous, awesome. Worry about it. So if you want to give now miracle to his children, he will not be giving 20,000 naira. That is stone. He will not be giving 3,000. That is snake. He is mocking. He can't mock. Just listen. You are mocking our people. Because you are so wicked, so evil. But yet you are not mocking your children. When they come to you and say, Daddy, I want to eat fish. You will not say, I beg, go and look for snake. Daddy, I want to eat bread. You will not say, I beg, go and pack stone. Just pack stone, put it on the plate for him. You know you won't be mocking your children like that. How dare you not say heaven is mocking his own people? The one he sent forth, his only begotten son to come and die for. You said he's giving people 3,000 naira. He's giving people 5,000 naira. He's doing money doubler. He's going by sentiment. That when you pay big money, you're going to be receiving big miracle. Or rather, he left majority untouched. He only came to visit few people. Sule, what you have done to our book. Only heaven is going to judge this matter. Because it's a serious one. So what I will say, the God of Jerusalem is a bastard. Jerusalem is a bastard. And all those your children, you will see how Abayewa is going to visit all of you. Because they will visit all your children. with your iniquity. In this mighty name, he will do it. Abayawa will do it. He has already lifted up his right hand and swear unto himself, if I ever let Justice Suleman go unpunished on this planet. He said, therefore know ye that I am not Yahuwah. I am just an ordinary man. You can mess up with his authority, with his book, with his say, and go unpunished. You're going to be, Abayawa swear already, and I'm just versing it unto you. So let's put some more. And when Abayawa finally visit his people, you yourself, you're going to see it. And the whole world is going to be aware. He said he don't walk in secret. Now the God of Jerusalem is walking in secret. Only in Aunchi. Okay, in the New Testament, his son, Yahushua HaMashiach, you can read Exodus chapter 16. I don't think I'm going to be reading it, okay? Because there's no time. I have already talked much, okay? Exodus chapter 16, read it. It says some should be kept. In the evening, how about you first of all gave them meat? How can you say Yahuwah gave 50,000? What is that one going to do for you? How can you say Yahuwah gave 4 million? What 3 million? Because that one sold a million. What is that one going to do for you? Like I said, in my compound, some people can use 10 million to do stamp floor. That is the latest floor now in the house building. According to how large your compound is. My own was about almost 400 meters. I pay over 3 million. So am I going to be calling that miracle? Abayawa gave it to me. I worked with my 2 hands. So am I going to be calling that one miracle for only the floor? Not the gate, not every other, only the floor. I spent over 3 million. So I'm going to be calling that now miracle. Ha. No. You two do. Come on. Now, Abayawa said, in the evening, he brought meat. In the morning, he brought bread. There's never no way Abayawa can give you a fish without meat. But what the slave says God is doing is not even giving anything. He's giving snake and he's giving, stone. It's making those people's life to be harder. Because those people is going to be, they are useless already. They're not going to strive hard to become somebody in life. They're not going to work hard. They're going to depend on miracle. They're going to be waiting upon Jerusalem, says God, to come and do this miracle. You make their life so useless. Meanwhile, your daughters, your children, they are in the best school. Study so hard to become somebody in life. Yet you useless people's own children. If you see your judgment. I shall. Now, Exodus chapter 10, I quote 16 already. Now, Exodus 34 verses 10. What that Abayawa says, I'm going to do something that has never done in this generation. It's someone that the whole world is going to be aware. Now, Psalm 126, when Abayawa turned our captivity around, what happened? He said, even the nation, the unbeliever said, this is the figure of Yahuwah. Even Babalawo attest, this is the finger of Almighty. This one we cannot do it. Abayawa, you not reduce his power to that 50 naira, 50,000 naira. You not reduce it to that, what a man can even do. That was why I said that Davido is richer than your God. On his birthday, he called out, people donated money, 200 million. He himself not top it up with his own 50 million. I can say the whole money is for him. 250 million. He gave it out. What is your God doing? Your God is giving people 3,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. Thunder strike you, Justice Suleman. In Yahweh's mighty name. Exodus 34 verses 10. Abayawa said, when I blast my heaven, it's going to be breaking news in the whole world. Psalm 78 verses 23 through 26. Go and read it. It said, met earth the bread of angel. The bread of angel met earth. Matthew 14 verses 15 through Matthew 14 verses 15 through 21. He soon repeated that at again. By feeding 5,000 as they all gathered. You see your crusade that day? As they all gathered where the Most High is, where his Son is, where his Spirit is. He will not give some and leave some. No. That is a wicked father. He won't be doing that. Or he can also give one huge amount of money. That one will not become a distributor that is going to be distributing it. In the case of Joseph, you see how he turned the captivity of Joseph around? Joseph now became the mighty man, or rather second in command in the land of his once captive or captivity. Therefore, the whole world, Genesis 41 said, Joseph fed the whole world through the wisdom and anointing that breaks yoke. Abayewa gave unto him. The whole world were preserved. What is the God of Jerusalem doing? You couldn't even feed the 5,000 that came to your congregation. Neither we're gonna be talking about the entire Aunchi. No, we're gonna be talking about the 18 local government of Nigeria, of Edo State. Your God don't see people beggar in the street. No gunware you home. No fear wo in YAHUAH'S mighty no devour. Eh? If you see how I hate this man, I hate John Slay says with passion. Heaven knows I'm not joking. Psalm 139, verses 19 through 21. That is what the king said. He said, anybody that used the name of your wife in vain, he said, I hate you with perfect hatred. With perfect hatred. You're deceiving our people, making big full of them, serving them stone and snake. Because you are a wicked animal. But here you are not doing that to your children. You are molesting little children of 12, of 14. You have a sexual intercourse with them. And yet your own is untouched. You secure them. In the New Testament, we see the Son of the living Yahuwah repeated that act again. Bread from heaven. And according to the royal law, bread is healing. Matthew 15, 21 through 27, we see they said the bread belongs to the children of the house. When the woman says it needs to heal her daughter, okay, it said bread belongs to the children of the house. Okay. Meanwhile, what is stone? Mark chapter 5, we see what stone does in the life of that man that slept, that was living in the tomb. That is what John Slay says. That is where he's relocating our people to. Whenever he is calling for this nasty miracle. And you and your Uebert demon, thunder strike Uebert demon. You butter be Uebert, thunder strike you in YAHUAH'S mighty name. Luke chapter 9 verses 12 through 17. John chapter 6 verses 1 through 14. Okay. Jonas chapter 2. Matthew chapter 17, 25 through 27. This is where he provoked. I unlocked what that actually makes. Is speaking of about salvation of our soul. Okay, but I want to read Mark chapter 8 verses 1 through 9. Then we'll conclude with this one. His son did that miracle. I just want to touch on it very light. For the sake of the few, that listen to the word of Abba Yahuwah. That's why I'm doing this. Now listen. Mark chapter 8 verses 1 through 9. In those days, the multitude be very great, and having nothing to eat, Yahushua called his disciples unto him, and saith unto them, I have compassion on the multitude. You see, I have compassion on them, because they have been with me 3 days, and have nothing to eat. How can, look at, this is the second time you are doing this nonsense miracle money. I strongly believe the people that were there when you did that madness last 2 years, we are still here when you also did this nonsense again. And your God is still not visiting them. Their story is still not changed. And he's not having compassion on them. And rather is serving them stone and snake. He's mocking them. Can you eat a stone? It's going to break your teeth. Can you indeed carry something and begin to eat it? The first woman that ate it, we see what happened over there in Genesis 3. And you are making our people to be eating nonsense, spiritually, or feeding their soul and spirit with all this nonsense. Facts. Verses 2, I take it again. I have compassion on the multitude because they have been with me 3 days and have nothing to eat. 3. And if I send them away fasting to their own houses, they will faint by the way, for divers of them came from far. You see, if I let them go without giving them miracle, without giving something, without giving them miracle, they're going to faint on the way. They're going to collapse on the way. And they came from far off to come and seek me, to come and listen unto me. They came into my presence empty-handed, and I'm not going to send them away empty-belly. No. So what happened? So Jesus, the powerful Jesus, from the pit of hell, is sending people away empty-handed. Nigeria is sick. Thunder strike you, Jesus. In YAHUAH'S mighty name. Now, verses 4. And his disciple answered him, from whence can a man satisfy this man with bread here in the wilderness? Remember, Exodus 16 was a wilderness. And what is the state of your country today, Nigeria? What is the situation of your country today? Wilderness. In fact, even more than wilderness. We are in the situation of Ezekiel 37. Dry bone. Nigeria is a dry bone, but he will live again. Now, verses 5. And he asked them, how many loaves have ye? And they said, 7. 6. And he commanded the people to sit down on the ground. And he took the 7 loaves and gave thanks and break and gave to his disciples to set before them. And they did set them before the people. 7. And they had a few small fish, and he blessed and commanded to set them also before them. 8. So they did eat and were filled, and they took up of the broken meat that were left 7 baskets. This is abundance we are talking about. 7 baskets were left over. The account of Matthew said 12 baskets. Listen at 9. And they that had eaten were about 4,000, and he sent them away. And the account of Matthew said they were 5,000. Okay, reckon is sometimes mistake and error, but we knew. Either 7,000, either 7 baskets, is that true, or 12 baskets. So we have no problem with that. We can use our common sense. Account of Matthew said 5,000 were 8, beside children and beside the women. And in Exodus, I can also say 3,000. Since either 3,000, either 3 million or 7 million also ate. That is the number of YAHUAH. In the wilderness, beside the mixed multitude, Numbers chapter 11 called them mixed multitude. That is the Egyptian. Read Exodus chapter 2. You're going to see the people that convert and follow our people, our forefather out of bondage. Okay? Beside those ones, either 3 million or 7 million. Okay, let's stick with 3 million. Abba took care of them for a whole 40 years. That is the YAHUAH we are talking about. And that is the one this demon is impersonating. This bastard John Slay says. He is impersonating his character. He alone does things like that. But the Jesus is making big fool of himself. Give people 50,000 naira. Look at the nonsense the other one said, that the money keep multiplying. And we only having 2,000 naira in my hand. As soon as he declare, if keep multiplying, now I have 7. And what was the money that we multiplied in his hand? Very dirty money. Very filthy, dirty. So Jesus Christ brought dirty money from his heaven. Not even new naira, old naira that we reject already, useless money we rejected already. That is the money Jesus brought from his own heaven. Because you are the, I don't know. See the serpent in flesh. How can you mock our book in this manner? Huh? How dare you? If you don't understand what the Bible is, why can't you just shut up your mouth? Must you do miracle money? Just go and be doing your Kpekus anointing there. Just go and be doing your Kpekus madness. Okay? Must you do miracle money to make full of our book? and let the world to mock our book and say, hey, what kind of useless God is that? You gave some, you leave some. You gave some, you leave some. Can you give some of your children food and leave the others behind and say, you know, this part of the day, you have 6. I will give 3. No, I will give only 1 or 2. Then you will leave 4. Who is doing that? Can you do that? Of course you can't. You will make sure all your children, they are well fed. In like manner, that is Abayewa, who has no sin, who can do it better eternally than a good father here on earth. Okay? He said you being evil. Can you serve your children stone and snake? When he said you being evil, you being a sinner, you being a lawbreaker, you that is not afraid of me, yet you still do good things for your children. What about me? That holds all. So I don't know how to bless my children. That he will just come and give few with cheeky change and leave majority on visit, untouched. Sule, you will be blaspheming our book, eh? Me, I don't tire for your case, so if you see the kind of prayer I'm praying against you here, that Yahweh should come down and give you one kind of heavy slapper. No, when it bigger. And show you what is pepper. And judge you the way he judged Muhammad. That's my prayer for you, eh? You know how to give good things to your own children. And you now say the Almighty Yahuwah, the creator of heaven and earth, that holds it all. Eh? Psalm 24 said the earth is for Yahuwah and everything in it. Okay? You now say him. Now, it is powerless to take care of whether 5,000. Okay, I gave it to you 5,000. So, what is power of miracle can do is only for 50 people. Eh? You will see, because I know for you to be, impersonating this miracle. I know you saw something in vision that Abayewa is going to bless. It's going to bless Nigeria. It's going to do miracle. Notable one that the whole earth is going to see and understand that this is the finger of heaven. I know you saw that. That's why you are perverting it. So you wait. When it comes to physical manifestation, you will not say, yes, oh, this is what I was saying, but you not pervert it. Your demon will show it to you. Because the one you don't know is about to bless this earth. In fact, Nigeria, my country, where I came from. Thank you, Abayewa. Bless your holy mighty name. Love you so much. Love you so much. That you are still in the business of blasting heaven. You are still in the business of blasting heaven upon the earth. Feeding us once again with the bread of angels. I thank you, Abba Yahuwah, that now you're going to make yourself known and let the whole earth see how you are doing your own miracle in your mighty name. Thank you, Abba. Bless your holy mighty name. Hallelujah. Oh, Robo Sikayaba. Hallelujah.